Now let's introduce the UHV-600 volts/60 amperes FK battery discharge tester, produced by UHV. In addition to the normal use cycle of the battery, due to the quality of the battery itself and its material structure and process defects, or some improper use problems, the battery will fail early. In order to detect the backup time and actual capacity of the battery pack, to ensure the normal operation of the system, according to the maintenance regulations of the power supply system, it is necessary to regularly perform charging and discharging tests on the battery pack to verify the capacity. This is the power supply port. Connect to the 220 volts AC power supply. This is the signal line, which is also the acquisition terminal. This is the USB port, and this is the positive and negative poles of the current. Connect to the positive and negative poles of the battery. All terminals have been introduced. Turn on the instrument. The instrument is turned on now. This is the main interface. This is the online monitoring and discharge test. First enter the discharge test, the entire setting panel. You need to set the relevant data before you can perform the discharge test on it. Now perform a discharge test on the battery pack. Select the battery type. Now it is the lead acid type. The capacity is set below. For example, it is set to 100 ampere-hour now. It is based on the battery pack. Each battery module will have a single cell voltage. The voltage of each single cell is set to 2 volts. There are 12 cells in total. The total is a 24-volt system. It is connected in series, 2 by 12. There are 12 cells, 2 volts. The highest voltage is 24 volts in total. It is displayed here as 24 volts. According to the national standard, the battery discharge time must reach 10 hours. Its total capacity is 100 ampere-hour. 100 ampere-hour divided by 10 hours. The discharge current is 10 amperes. If the capacity is set to 200 ampere-hour, it is 200 divided by 10. 20 ampere-hour. According to the capacity data calculation, the pre-discharge capacity is consistent with the battery capacity. This is 100 ampere-hour, it is also 100 ampere-hour. This place represents the voltage of each battery cell. For example, if the voltage of a single cell is 2 volts, then 1.8 volts is selected. If it is a 12-volt single-cell battery, then this data should be 10.8 volts. This is the number of cells. After the data is set, click Apply. Enter the test interface. This is the Start button. Click it directly. The experiment begins. Wait until the test is completed. You can directly click the Close button. Click Stop after the test is completed. There will be some data on it. This is the curve view. It is the curve during its charging process. This is the battery status. It is the real-time display status when it is charged. This is the test template. It is the data just entered. This is the data view. You can view the previously saved data. You can delete and print. You can also delete and export. Export requires a USB port. This is the whole process. After the current test is completed, you can choose to save and close. After the test is completed, you can directly shut down, discharge and remove the wires. Please note that, do not unplug the connected wires directly when the device is powered on. It is best not to touch it, otherwise it is easy to damage the instrument. If during the discharge process, its normal alarm condition stops or is manually stopped, the fan will continue to work and dissipate heat. At this time, do not turn off the switch, let the fan run for more than 3 minutes to dissipate heat. Then turn off the switch. Now the whole experimental process is completed. The instrument is turned off.